Hey everybody, just going to do some work on the template today. Noticed some inconsistencies in it, and yeah, we're gonna fix those, and then we'll probably do some composition. So let's take a look. All right, first of all, my first note is that I do not have a Cinewinds bassoon in here. Hey Chilivek, how are you? So the question is, where do they live? So I try to be really consistent. So like, for example, CW stuff, usually Cinewind stuff goes right under what? Hollywood? Okay. So we're going to do it right under this Hollywood, right in between here and BBCSO. So let's go ahead and get that set up. Is there one that's already... We'll just start with by duplicating this BBCSO bassoon. Oh, hold on just a minute. Just going to make that go away because Roland Cloud Manager is yelling at me and I don't want to accidentally give away my login. There we go. Yeah, I just set out to record, so I'll post it to YouTube. Sometimes I don't always move the Twitch VOD over, because it's a little, I don't know, they don't tend to get very many views unless I, edit them and stuff. So, all right, so we're going to put this, we said, right here between Hollywood and BBCSO. So this is going to become Cinewinds bassoon. So let's get that loaded. So I always do things in a specific order. I rename the Vienna instance so that I know that I'm working on the right one over here. And then we actually don't want this to be that. So cool. So then we come back here. We disconnect because it's actually on a different server here. Connect on Hindemith. So now here's our CW bassoon on the Hindemith server. And let's just load that up. I think bassoon arts are in Korea. What is your mapping on? Short legato is disabled? No. Key switch, and key switch. Actually, let's do this. Let's do legato is C-2. Short 1/2 can be C minus D flat, D, E flat. Let's make sure that's working. Why isn't that working now? Oh, and pedal. What? That's a weird default setting. Oh, you know what? I need to use headphones. I forget about that. Hey, Demon. Why is that not changing when I key switch? You know, sometimes I really don't like Cine stuff. Let's just load the legato. That'll be fine for now. If I need short arts, I can use a different library. That'll be good. Okay. So, that's one thing off our list. Bassoon for Cinewinds. Cool. I go ahead and save this. Give me just a second. Just gonna switch to my other monitor so I don't accidentally give away a client. How's everybody doing today? Is everyone doing well? I don't think the template work is going to be a lot today. We'll save it as 2108, even though it's September. It should be 2109. Okay. You know what? I did that wrong. So the other thing I have is to fix QL pianos, but I don't think they're installed right now. And since I don't want to wait 400 years while that installs, I'll get to that one off stream. I need to add some percussion from Albion Solstice next, which I think what we'll do is we'll put them under percussion ensembles and groups, because it's kind of an ensemble patch. What should we use to duplicate? We'll use Spitfire. Yeah, I do. I do a lot of composing with simple stuff. I was on the podcast when we were doing it. We've taken kind of a hiatus. We need to get back on the ball there. What is this going to be? Albion Solstice perk. Now we rename the instance. Perk. And we work on the instance here. We'll just put it on there. Their Marauder kit. How's a reverb on that? Let's see. Oh, it could be out better. That's okay. Okay, cool. So those are my template additions. So let's make a piece of music. Let's save this. And we'll make a piece of music. So yeah, that's how I've built this entire template, is kind of just adding in libraries as I get them. I sort of have them. The key for me is to sort of have them have like a structure organized and ready to go. All set up, and then you can just duplicate tracks and they'll kind of automatically be correct. So like, for example, we added this this bassoon here, which should still be open. And, it's mostly just the usual stuff, loading a Vienna instance, going to a thing and loading some contact patches. But because I duplicate it from another bassoon, it's all routed correctly. So it's got all the correct, I use instrument-specific reverbs for each section. So, for example, this is probably an EW Woodwinds reverb. This will then route out the correct bus over here, family buses. So this will now be should be coming out winds here. Yeah, which is good. So this winds bus, I can then later, when it's time to print stems, it's not on right now, but if I were to say, do that, like something like that, if I were then to go to the winds stem here and record it, the winds print, you can see it's disabled, so it's gray, but it prints it to the correct stem so that it's real easy to stem everything out. So that's kind of how I set everything up, to just kind of have, the structure of the whole template figured out, so that when it comes time to add or subtract libraries, it's just a matter of duplicating something. Give me just a second. I'm just going to put it on the Be Right Back. There we go. Yeah, so that's how I keep that all organized. That's my personal preference. I know, high end really AAA people will probably do it a lot more organized and a little differently. Goodness knows that Spitfire BBCSO template is makes this look tiny. All right, let's write some music, shall we? I think we're gonna be in triple meter today. Let's figure out a melody first. So I'm just gonna go to the sketch track, which just loads a little unreverbed Cine piano, and see what we can do here. So we're gonna be in three. So we're gonna do one, two. Let's just start recording. That was an interesting idea. I don't know if it's good or not, but it's something to start with. Let's see what it looks like when it's like a little bit more nice. Maybe like that's kind of boring. Let's keep going. We'll just try another melody. So this is kind of how I always start something. I just like start sketching some melodies and see where it goes. So we were in G minor there. Let's change the key. Let's maybe try something in C sharp minor. Hmm. Okay, that had some interesting ideas in it. Let's see. Let's listen to it again. Just gonna fix this other region real fast. Getting there. It's getting a little more interesting. I had a good start. What was the start of that? It was just like ascending up the scale. Okay. Let's try that same idea but in D minor. And that kind of went off the rails. Let's go to E minor. I don't want to go down to that subdominant. So where could we go? I like that. That's interesting. Little Dorian. Try that again. Not quite there yet. Just gotta find a good melody. This is always the hardest part. This is gonna take probably an hour to do, so settle in for the long haul. I liked that. I like going straight into the Dorian ideas. That sounds very James Newton Howardy. Because you got the Dorian. He likes to do this thing where he goes... Where he'll Here, see if we can make keyboard cam work. I don't know if it's working today. Oh no, here we go. Oh, we can sort of see it. Okay, so... Come on, you can do it. Oh! I've got it like on, as you can see, on my like mic boom, which is the worst place. So E minor, A major, C major. It gives that kind of chromatic idea. I like it. So I'm trying not to be too harmony influenced. I find that so much of music that is that I find kind of bland, that's just kind of textural, which there's nothing wrong with textural music, but I really like to start with a melody because it tends to produce better music for me when I start there. It's because you're thinking too hard about harmony. So instead of thinking about chords down low, thinking about try it again. Get rid of these. We're not going to use any of those. Don't want a D7. Okay, that was an accident, but I liked it. Ooh. And the obvious place to go from this... Ooh, let's do that. Okay, so what was that? So it's up here. And it's on C major. Okay. So it's going to be like... Nope, E minor. A little Eric Whitacre chord. Okay. So let's see what that sounds like all together. I guess we should probably go back up to E on 16. Yeah, that's good. And then what we'll do is we'll cut Forgot that I had left a measure in between here for recording. Just tape those together without that. Join. So like things that are gonna sound good with us, maybe Our Beautiful Goose. Oop, not an oboe. It's like a beautiful duck. A melody. Let's call that A melody for now. We'll just put a little marker there. A melody. We're probably going to need to have some sort of B melody to complement that. So that kind of went. So it had kind of started up, descended, did a little turn. What if we did the turn first? Ooh, I like that. Again, sounding very James Newton Howard. I didn't like that A minor. Close. I could probably edit that into correctness, but we want to record it correctly. I'm not so worried about it that I'm not gonna... That's got to be an A. I think this is good. I think measure 27. Sounds like measure 27 could use some syncopation. This A, I think, could go bum bum bum. And then I'd like to do something interesting. So the obvious place to go after this is to this C major here. So something like that. But let's do something more interesting. What if we went like what if we like kind of played with this A minor, A major, E major thing? Something like that. That would be interesting. AP Moss just working on whatever, music. Writing music is what we were working on. We did some template work early, very small amount, but nothing super. We just added some. I noticed there were some instruments missing. But now we're just trying to come up with a good melody. I really feel like we could do something cool here with this, like A minor, A major thing. I'm trying to figure out how to get there. We just had A major. Maybe we go there with like... It's like it needs to like end on an E major. It can't. I feel like the A minor and the E major can sound really good together because they've got that fifth relationship. Oh, I liked that. That was good. It was no. No. So what would that sound like after? It's so close. So B, we also use B. What if it was even simpler? What if we just did that? That was okay. You have to like do it twice though. Yeah. Oh, don't change that. Okay, I think we've got it. Let's see what this sounds like. So this is like B. B-ish sort of idea. Oh, what happened to the second one? Did I delete it? Oh, I must not have recorded it. That was silly. Now I have to remember what I did. I think it was just... Yeah. Yeah. We'll cut that off here. Okay, so now I can smush them all back together. Actually, we're going to extend a melody here. Hold on, let me just make a melody a little more complete. So probably... maybe just a reharmonization. That's going to be really crispy, that little C-sharp D thing. Let's not extend that further. I just want to see what it sounds like. Sorry, we just gotta put a tag and end onto that. We're gonna make it a big open E chord so that the like major minorness of it is somewhat obfuscated. I feel like there needs to be something in between A and B here. Maybe something with like a bass that kind of walks down. Or up. Yeah, let's try that. Let's improvise something in here. Okay. Okay. I think that's okay. I think that'll sound good. Let's try. We're obviously thinking very skeletal right now, just melody and chords to kind of build from the most primitive versions. Why isn't this in... Why aren't you a piano staff? Why... Alright, whatever. When I do this, it'll all join together. It will be correct. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I think this is one measure too long. Let's just cut off the end of this. Chop, chop. Split the notes. Delete that. Scoot this over. Make a marker. B melody. Listen to the whole thing again. Dun 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 dun. Something like that. Yeah, that's a nice response. Okay, good. Use like a ternary form. Do A melody again, although it's too long for that, I think. What are our measure counts on these? Just so that I can keep these kind of in a region of sane measure counts. So we have an 18. So they're different phrase lengths now. We've basically got 18 measures, so 2 nines. Is it 2 nines? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a 4-bar phrase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 4-bar phrase. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could this holds for too long. This A thing that's kind of here. Let's fix that, because then this will be sort of 4-bar phrases, but just a little bit less off kilter, I guess. We're gonna have to move those A melody, B melody. Here, we'll get rid of these markers for now. So just for. So here, let's listen to the second half of this. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, I want to make a quick change here. Yeah. We could do an octave jump there too. Oops, needs to be in that measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that would be much nicer. And we would differentiate these with texture. Cool. All right. So now we can sort of build on this idea. So we know we're probably going to start with this A mel, what we've been calling A. It kind of has this. It actually might be better to build an intro based more off the. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so let's mute our sketch track and let's start working. Starting at measure 5 as my want. We need to have something just kind of pulsing. Dun, dun, dun. I think a harp would be nice. Hey, Patchy the Necromancer. Hello. Sound a little losty here. That's okay. Let's have with some like nice long string thing, patty sort of strings underneath that. Let's do violas. And we want something that's going to be fairly neutral underneath. Let's go with SSO for now. Oh, that's wrong. There we are. And we probably want, what, 3 measures of that before? Maybe just 2. Those are maybe not airy enough, but I think part of it's that the vibrato is cranked. Let's turn that down. And obviously the dynamics are not great at the moment. Let's fix that real fast. Let's do maybe 2-bar little swells. Actually, this one can kind of fall off, I think. They're a little dramatic at the moment. I think we can have big ones at the outsides. I can just hear the crotales hit right here on 13. Actually, it's going to be on 15. Sketch is still up there. Good. Where is our medals here? Why aren't my croats in metal? Oh, you know, I bet you they're in tonal percussion because they're pitched. I see them. There they are. Come on, BBC SO, let's load. Oh, look, Roland Cloud is yelling at me again. What? Okay, great. I'm glad there is an update available for you. Go away. Go away. All right. Sorry about that. We do just a little bit of yum bum 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 bum. Let's start with Berlin, I think, because they've got a nice small. I want it to kind of be a little more intimate here. Let's just do that syncopated rhythm the whole time. Oh, USB latency. We'll move down to this fifth. Yeah, that's nice. If I do say so myself. I think like this, maybe? That sort of a deal would be good. I think this lovely bassoon that we just added can maybe do that with us. Let's make those be in the bass clef so that I can actually read them. Nice little opportunity to layer in something interesting. This is going to be mega too loud. I just think we're going to do two bassoons. We're going to layer that whole idea. So actually, instead of going... Where are you, bassoon? Told you to be too loud. I think Hollywood bassoons will be good on the other one, which is going to be weird in the score because it's going to be the bottom note. Well, you know, we should save this. Give me just a second. Let's save it. Today is the 13th. 9/13/2021A. Go back to our overlay. So this one uses expression for volume. Kind of push into that and then drop off, I think. Same kind of S curve. Yeah. We're getting somewhere. Slowly. Okay, where can we go from here that would be interesting? What if we went to A? Yeah, let's go to C instead of A, because A is really would sound really, really bright. Too bright for now. Actually, we're going to go to an E flat there instead of an E. Give me just a second to make a change to the sustain pedal. Because I need one more measure of stuff. It's probably just going to be... There we go. The first one was too aggressive. And then I think this is where we'll get into this first melody, which we decided was what? Okay, first of all, let's finish this. Horn! I'm going to choose Opus because I know it has muted articulations loaded at the moment. Love the bassoons. Bassoons are so good. There's always a place you can put them to make everything sound just so nice. That's supposed to be an opus solo horn. Huh. Let's fix that. Let me put this on my list of things to fix. Solo horn isn't opus. I think we might try muted articulation on that C minor chord. It might sound a little too on the nose, but we're going to try it. Oh, I should probably load a patch. And now we wait. Sure. Let's put it on C, C sharp, F. So this would be F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B. This should be a key switch. And it should be B, the next B. Not B4. Haha, not B4. Maybe B1. Another octave, I think. B0. Okay, B0. That's right there. We don't want that much, but actually, it's probably more like blooms into it from here, right? That is really quiet. I know it stopped, but like it would be louder in real life. How loud is that? Let's just make sure that our... Yeah, see, we don't have vintage surrounds loaded, please. A little bit further away. And just so we're clear, we want full expression control, please. It's gonna be real hard to hear. Yeah, that's not too bad. It needs to start louder. We're going to change that C, I think, to a C sharp. And I think Shelly hit a nice open chord here. That's vibrato. And actually, that chord will probably continue. Maybe a little push into 33 and then kind of down. This is all going to become moot when I end up extending this. And now we can play our melody here. So our first melody is going to kind of go here. I hit Control C, so naturally we need a beach ball. Let's do this. Unmute the track. Mute these regions. But I just want to hear what it's going to sound like to come in there. I would unsolo the track. Let's do that, this thing. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So I think, who's going to play this? We talked about a double reed. We're gonna have to have violins come in, like violin 1 join in on this melody, because this little thing right here where it goes is gonna need some choiry strings happening. But we'll get to that in a second. I think these you use modulation, don't you? Let's get your volume to a good place. Okay, so let's think about the phrasing here. So I think what we're going to do is have a little push here and then a big push here. Maybe not quite that big. And this should probably last to about there. And our beginning should be a little more. Goose time. Actually, do we need strings? Because we know what we could do. That's gonna be good. Do it on Cinnabassoon. What was your last modulation data? Was it 0? That's okay. It's far enough away. We can just kind of start here. Let's try about here. Mute this for just a second. This should be a C. That, wow. This 40. Double reads. Double reads. Double reads. And then I think like this with a side of this. Oh, it's so pretty. We're gonna need something underneath to do some... There's some rhythmic weirdness happening. Let's fix that. So this is late. This one is too... It's like trying to do a legato here for some reason. This is definitely late. That's a little late. Okay, let's do some bass things. Instead of a contrabassoon, which I almost just loaded, let's do a bass clarinet, my favorite instrument. Is it my favorite instrument? It's definitely up there. Bass clarinet is like... Let's keep him nice and quiet. Yeah, yes, but. Yes, so close. So close. So close. I did the same thing. This is a C chord at 38. Oh man, that little clashing part. Ooh. Oh. It's so interesting to me that it's not that it doesn't sound good in the piano, like when you do this. But if I were to do just that in the piano, it's kind of not even when I'm doing, like, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It sounds okay, but when you do it with those really rich overtones of the winds, it just there's so much fighting in all the overtones. It's just... This is why I encourage you to try out chords that have little half steps inside. You know who loves to do this is Eric Whitacre. He loves to go from this chord to this chord, which is just it's like a 4 chord and then a 5 chord, but then you leave the root or the tonic at the top so that you get this thing. Sounds so good. In choir, that sounds so good when he does that. Where is my choir? I have to show you. Even though you all probably know exactly what I'm talking about, I have to show it off anyway because it's just such a beautiful sound. Here are my choirs. We'll just grab like Talon, sure. Like he loves to go from this chord. Oop, hold on, that's on a. I don't know where its key switch is. I don't have those memorized yet. Here. Yeah. He loves to go from the other thing I like to, is I don't see a ton of other people do. Some people do it, but I like to have notes in big open sevenths. There's a sixth, but then sorry, that's peaking. I didn't know that could peak. Oops. All right, let's go back to what we're actually working on. It's just amazing to me how different things like that, little things like that, can sound so differently when they're um do we want to do string chords under this? I think we want to do pits strings under this. I think some pits. Pizzicato basses. We're on a bit of a Talon kick. Yeah, when you're writing, if you're a composer, you like to write, try throwing in some crunchy dissonance. It's not. I'm not obviously not the first or third or sixth or 47th person to discover this. Of course, I didn't really discover it. I learned it from other composers. But where's your pizzicato? Do you not have? Oh, really? The lack of pits makes me so sad, Talon. Oh, that just hurts my soul. Why would you do that? All right, BBCSO it is. I don't see pits there. Maybe that's a separate articulation somewhere else. That's okay. We'll just use these for now. These are a little big, but at least it exists. Okay, let's record these in. So if we were going to write pizzicato into cello for a concert perspective, this would not be enough time, I don't think, for them to switch. But we could just pretend like we're writing for recording, and that we could stop recording at end of measure 33 and get ourselves all lined up and then start again at 34. So that's what I'm going to do because I feel like cheating today. That was nice. Cool. Let's listen to everything we have recorded so far. This is maybe actually in 6, not 3. Or 12, maybe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Cool. There's a couple of notes in the winds that are really behind there, and we'll fix that. Let's. I wanted to try something. I'm not sure this is gonna work. What are these normally at? 90? These are at 100, right? At 110, these are closer. And they're going to be super loud, but I think they might actually make this sound nice. Hold on, and let's make them a sane volume here, and I just want to hear it with less of that. Here, come to me, mixer. We'll bring them from 0 to a very backgroundy volume. Maybe later, not now. Too early. But maybe some perk? I don't know. I'm trying to decide if we need anything else here. What about some tuppin? Just like little hits, like little rooms. Ba-da-dum. Let's make those actually good. That's just early. Like really early. That's a 16th early. This is also a 16th early. I think some of these really low things need to be like that, maybe? I actually kind of like this, even though this is not what I intended here. This is just the 16th note. Oh, is it early or late? I can't tell. needs to be like here, maybe? Nope, here in the middle. This is too quiet. So I really like this like chromatic mapping of dynamic layers in JXL perk. Oh, it's so good. I don't know if I like that or not. Okay, what happens now? This is definitely strings. This is definitely strings. Definitely strings. With those big octaves. Question is, what strings do we want to use for this? I don't want to use CSS because it's too dark for this. I'm worried. Let's try Cinestrings. I think Cinestrings with that really brazen-y sound is going to sound just beautiful here. I'm worried the legato's too schleppy. Cinestrings is from an era when legato could get really, really, really. It just gets. It's too. No, no. Yeah, let's try something else. Let's try minor scoring strings. I just don't like the tone of that library very much. It's got such good ideas in it, but the tone overall is just really, it feels, it's missing something. It's hard to put into words. This will be good if I turn the reverb down. I've got too much verb on this. I think we can safely say this is going to just push way hard into that big octave jump. Yeah. Yes. Come on. Come on. Ugh. The UI and logic is starting to lag because of OBS. I'm going to check something real fast. Give me a second. Put this on secondary. I'm still here. I just want to see. I sometimes... Ah! Oh, we still have 70 gig available. We're not going to outdo that today. Okay. You know what's going to sound really good on this? I know it. I know what to use. I know what to use. And I hate to say it because this library hangs. There's so many hanging notes. Or I don't think it's this library, I think it's Contact, but it's still, every time I use it, I just have hanging notes everywhere, but we'll try it. It's going to sound so good, though, I think. Yeah. Yes. We really want this to... We want this to be a legato transition. The other thing I like about PSM Performance Samples Con Moto is that you can actually quantize it exactly right, and because they tell you the delay... So see how that's early? That's early because it's got negative... I've got negative delay on it. So these are all, I think, early. I think it should be here, right? Now, if you overlap them like this, weird stuff happens. How close can I get those? This can hang over that. Perfect. I love this library. It's so good. Although I find it needs to be layered, because even there it sounds like it just needs a little bit of something else. I think the something else can be... I actually think something else can be what we started with, which was CS. What do those sound like together? Can I independently control your stupid legato? Legato release, sample start, or reset. Oh, I always forget where this is. Legato speed should be like cranked, I think, here. Exactly. So if I play, I bet you if I play... I bet you CSS sounds super weird by itself here. Or CS. The other thing we could do with CSS is we could just grab everything and just make it a hair earlier. I think it'll line up better with the performance samples. Cool. Okay, so this line is important to get right. That's why I'm really, really trying to work it here, but because we're gonna go... Okay, let's do the low lines now. Let's do, I think Shelly are gonna be the ones that are gonna be going, helps if you stay in the range of the cello. Yeah, we'll change the D there, even though we didn't do that originally. Oh, geez. Everybody excited for Halo? Finally, soon. I just got the track list for the soundtrack, and it's looking so good. I'm so excited. Okay. So we definitely want this to do the same kind of dynamic curve. Let's maybe do a little like that. And we are going to change it a measure late, I think. I think we really want to do that. Cool. Let's do some violas. I think the violas we want to have a little bit more movement. I don't want them just on like chord notes. I want them to be like going like like yeah, something like that. Hold on. I just need to like keep my eye on the harmony up the top here. Let's start like a few measures before. Ah! Stop it! Here's what we'll do. And that last one's gonna be an F sharp, not an A. Hey, what about eighth notes? I don't think this good does any 16th, so we can just do that. Wow, that was early. And everything can be just a little bit longer so that you all overlap. You can be here, and you can be here, and you can be here, and you can be less. You can get rid of that dumb stuff we did over here just for a recording thing. Let's try just grabbing the dynamic curve from here. I think it's going to be too much, but this is Logic Eon Cozoid. Yeah, that's nice. I feel like these celli actually need to not be legato. They don't need to be legato. They can be fifths. Hold on. Do the same trick we did last time. Actually, we can't. Let's just listen to that. I'm not sure I actually like that. All the samples are from various sample libraries, of course. Wow, look how early that is. I just want to make sure this isn't clashing with violas either. Who's hitting that note like super early? It's gotta be in the cello. Ah! What is happening? And the basses, of course, need to be doing roots of chords underneath us, but they might be able to be like stay on their pits. Sorry that doesn't go towards that measure. Oh well. Yeah, this is Logic. Yeah, a lot of sample libraries. Everything's being connected through Vienna Ensemble Pro to PC servers that I keep in my basement. Got 3 of them at the moment, so. And the thing that's going to really glue this, I think, is going to be 2 things. I think the other stuff isn't getting loud enough to start with. Second of all, I think our second violins are really going to make a lot of this, and our and maybe some brass chords to fill it out, because right now it just doesn't feel quite there in terms of fullness and richness. I want there to be a real difference. So the section previous, we have this kind of you know, it's nice, but this is pretty bare. You know, it's kind of got a lot of plucky things happening with it, with the pits and the harp, and we want it to just kind of suddenly be lush. I actually think this can go back up. This was fine being up, and actually this probably can be like this as well. Actually, that may do it. Let's see. This just doesn't feel quite full enough. I think it's this too. This does not need to be a. Yeah, this is too loud generally. Great. I was like, oh, the cello's not loud enough, and I make them. This is hard too because I'm. All right, let's do the violin too, because I think we can write. We have a chance here to write something just transcendent, if we can find a good line for our second violins here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna solo these. Actually, just these and maybe the cello. And let's. So we're going. Let's try that. So first of all, be really loud so I could just hear you. That's close actually, but I would just, what does it sound like with just you? Here, no solo. Solo. Yeah, we're close. We are so close. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I want to go. Maybe so close. We're so close. We just got to find a way through. I really encourage everyone, please write your string lines and your choral lines, and as much as you can, think horizontally in stacked lines and stacked phrases instead of just like big blocky things, like big chords, like E minor, C major, blah, 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 you know, like try to think of it, try to build lines. It's okay to have those lines be within the structure of big blocky harmonies, which is what we're doing here, but always try to see where you can put movement in. Cool. I actually think those are the right notes. They're just really late because MIDI. Let's grab the dynamic curve from here. And we may just do this the same way where it's layered in. These need to be even longer. Wow. I don't like this note. What note is this? This note is a D. This could be a B. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna actually let this do a little crescendo and then come off. And just be a little bit quieter. Oh, we're getting there, everybody. We're getting there. We're gonna crescendo here, and actually we're gonna push through to the end. That's a fun. Yes, we're so close. I think it would help to have this on our center strings, like the top violins. Actually, we may need to layer our other ones too, to just to fill them out, because right now they're tonally a little bit bare compared to the rest. See how schleppy this is? Blech. Oh, that got put in the wrong spot. Hey, go away. You, go away. Thank you. Let me just move these a 16th note early. You're still hearing the schleppy. Let's do the same thing to the second violins that we did to the. Let's make sure their legato speed is like just absolutely cranked, and then turn down their preserve ambient setting. Okay, now there's just too much of them. That's okay. That's easy. That's easy to fix. That is so easy to fix. Something weird is still happening in measure 43, I think. I think it's down here. It's this like, it's this. Why are you that? You should be that. That's it. Okay, let's see if that sounds good with everything else. This kind of sounds a lot like that one I did recently, the kind of September-y one. That's fine. That's a little awkward between 29 and 30, but I think some percussion will fix it. Okay, cool. So that's sounding good. Everything. The only one little correction I just need to make to all this stuff is these ones that are holding need to cut off a 16th before the end of the measure, as do all of you. And really, you should maybe come down a little, but then go back up. And then you, same idea, cut off a 16th note before the end of the measure, just because that's our release, kind of fill that gap. I think that should be good. Whoever's on, somebody's on a third there. Somebody's on a third there. Who's on the third there? It's the person on the F sharp. I think it's this. You still sound like you're cutting off way late. Yeah, there we go. Cool. What happens in our melodic ideas here? Let's just solo this for just a minute. What do we do after that? So in our plan, this is our little wins thing. 2, 3, 4, 2. It's really at 6/8. 2, 3, 1. This is our strings that we just recorded. Okay. So we're done with a melody theoretically. We're like we've theoretically I'm not sure I love these by themselves here, but we'll work on that. This is what I see most of the time, is just these big regions. What you see as the overlay is the second monitor I have. Okay, let's start making some small changes. Just this is just a little too loud here. And so is this. Crotales hits. So that's why I use the overlay, because there's a lot more interesting stuff on the screen if you can see the actual music. Hung notes. What are we surprised? Are we surprised? We're using both performance samples and Cinestrings. Of course there's hung notes everywhere. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe that's right. And less volume on it. Less. It doesn't need to smack that note so hard. Okay, let's do some shorts in the strings here. Dun dun dun. Cool. Let's do some violin 1 shorts now. I don't know what just happened. Why did my screen suddenly go away? I don't know. Hey, this looks like a mistake. That's pretty good. I like that. That's nice and kind of cool. I would like to layer this with idiocentric, a technique that I do so often. It is becoming cliche around here. I really like Berlin strings shorts with the 8-dio-century shorts together. I think it's got a nice... I think it's this note for the key switch. Cool, and let's do some shorts in the lows as well. Your short is here. Got a little weird towards the end of that measure. I think these two needed to be more like this. Yeah. Cool, what does that sound like underneath all that stuff? We could actually probably up the tempo here a little bit. We're not going to for now, but in the future. Actually, want the delay off this. I don't want it delayed. Sounds too modern-y. And one more of these here. Done. It needs to be like here. Yes, that's correct. And less still. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I also think some other perk here maybe. Let's just try it. I don't know if this is a good idea, but let's just try these. Just picked up these recently. Yeah. Getting some like repetitive stress. Pain here. I need to start doing more exercise. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I like that. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Okay. So let's take all of this stuff that we just worked on, this little cell, and let's move it back to the end of that phrase. And you are popping your key switch. Yes. And you still have a key switch here, right? Yes. Because what we're gonna do probably is kind of work the front melody, the A melody, develop it a little more here so that we can actually, when it feels like we change it, we actually feel like we change instead of it being too. Boom, 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 ba, 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 ba. Okay. Yum, bum, bum, bum. Some horns, bum, 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 bum. Yum, bum, bum, bum. Here. Make this a phrase instead of just kind of this synthy sounding brass. So it's going to have two distinct, I think, ideas in it. It's going to have a little crescendo at the beginning of the note. And then the second half of the note. Come on. Come on. Nope, not the whole thing, just the 1 point. I want this 100 to be like a 90. There you go. And then a point there and a point there. Maybe a little more of this here. Let's S this out. See how that sounds with everything else. It really does feel like it's dragging a little to me. These probably are more like this. Hold on, let me just turn these down. These are just too loud. I don't like this. I don't think. Alright, let's just fix this. I'm so tired of this. Alright. Make you all just perfectly quantized, and then everyone with the first note, I just want you to be a 16th note early on every single note. Yeah, this is, I'm bored with this. I'm bored by this. I'm bored by all of that. It's not that it sounds bad, it's that I just don't, I'm bored by it. It doesn't work for me. Also, this viola is just not loud enough. It's just really not loud enough. And I think we have nice stuff happening. Don't get me wrong. It's just I need to go work the. Yeah, it's sounding much nicer. Put that later in. Cool. Let's do this. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. That was fun. What? What? Why was something like completely... Oh, that's why. Because something's got a hanging note, that's why. Thank you. Clear the hanging note. What is that? What is that chord if that's not the right chord? It must be G major. Why does something sound so bad there? That's the right chords. Right? Those are the right chords. The UI lag. I mean, I think they're hanging over too much, but also... So 45 to 46 sounds good. So it seems like your ideal cutoff is 16th before. If we just make them all 16th cutoffs, does that sound less dumb? The problem is that little things like this really affect the overall composition of everything. I mean, it's too loud too, and it needs more reverb. That's okay. Alright, well, this is sounding great. I think we're going to call that for now. I'll stream again sometime. I don't promise it because I never know when I'm going to be able to find the time to be on. Found some time this morning, so thought we'd do it. Did a nice 2-hour session. That's pretty good. If you are watching this on YouTube, I do stream on Twitch every once in a while. That's usually where I make the recordings. I have nothing that resembles a consistent schedule. I just stream when I can. Twitch.tv/CurtisSchweitzer. Yeah, this has been fun. Hopefully it's been helpful if you're a sort of person who is just getting into composition. That's kind of what I try to aim it at, is kind of people who are looking to, be in composition and what I can offer. Hopefully that's been helpful. So we'll see everybody. We'll listen to this one more time and then we'll call it a day. So thanks for being here if you've been on the stream, and yeah, you're welcome. Olympic smile. I really smiler. Sorry. I really enjoy doing it when it works. Some days are more productive than others. Today was, moderately productive. I think this melody is nice. I think it works. I'm gonna mute that choir because I don't actually decide that I like it there. So anyway, here we go. Here's what we worked on today.